Well, I just finished watching Venom 3, The Last Dance, and I actually saw a review before going in, and Angry Joe really didn't like this movie, and it had me thinking that I wasn't gonna like this movie, but no, I like this movie quite a bit. It beats the shit out of Joker 2. And you know what? It's actually a better musical than Joker 2. For one, it doesn't overstay its welcome with the music stuff. And two, you actually dig the musical bits. I dug them anyways. Sure, they had the same song that was in Shazam, Never Gonna Stop Me Now, but that's a good ass song, might as well. I want to see more good songs in movies. And yeah, I think it was a good ass movie. It wasn't like the greatest movie I've ever seen or anything like that, but it was pretty good. Even after having my expectations kind of cranked down, it was good. But yeah, everyone was complaining about the comedy in this movie, and I didn't really find it all that bad. It's like, it's a little bit goofy, but the other Venom movies were a little bit goofy too, and it's just all part of that whole odd couple jokey relationship thing. It's really not that bad at all. It was surprisingly gruesome, surprisingly bloody in a lot of ways. Because I guess I'll get into spoilers, because I'm all about spoilers. I don't even want to have to put out spoiler warnings. I want you to know that when I'm talking about movies, I'm going to be spoiling them. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, watch something else, okay? I gave you a fair warning to get off the video. I said spoilers like how many times now, okay? There's the bad aliens, the symbiote hunters. There's another name for them. I can't remember what it is. They have this really cool thing. They're like made to destroy symbiotes. So they basically have like meat grinders. I guess they'd be like meat grinders built into their heads. So they like paper shred stuff to their head. They like grab something and it like, and then like blood spurts out the back. And that's just it, is because he's fighting humans a lot of the movies. This guy's grinding up a lot of just regular people. And even though they're obviously made to grind up symbiotes, it's pretty cool. I try not to be too like, whoa, that's gruesome, dude, that's cool. Like, that's not my thing. That's a pretty heavy metal monster you got right there. Maybe some of the fights could have been a little bit better, but it was, it's the whole thing when you got semi-invincible things fighting each other. You gotta kind of figure out a way to even the odds or something. I don't know how to say it. It's hard to have fights when everybody just regenerates. Trying to think now. Yeah, I was wondering how I was gonna do. I was waiting for all the in the sky scenes, because I wanted to know how I would feel if I'd get like butterflies in my stomach. Because in recent years I've kind of developed a bit of a fear of heights, and it's just as bad in real life as it is watching something on movies. And so when something's like up in the air, like the in the sky battle in this movie, it tends to get me. And it did in this movie, because I watched it in 3D. And I don't know how the effect would have been if I didn't watch it in 3D. But in 3D, it was sure effective when he was falling out of the sky there. Yeah. I normally go with buttered popcorn, but I decided to go with hot dogs this time. And I felt pretty sick after the movie. And so I kind of chalked that up to the hot dogs. But the thing is, they got this fake butter now. And it's like, just use margarine or use butter or whatever. But I don't know what it is, what they use at the theaters now, at the Cineplex. It's really not a good substitute for butter, as far as I can tell. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I'm sure there's somewhere where it tells you. And I mean, you spend, I don't know how much you spend on popcorn, but I know with a drink it's like $20. Ooh. It's chilly out here tonight. It's October 26th or 27th. And getting a little close to Halloween. Sunday. And you know, I'm really feeling the change of the season. I guess you, my audience, even though nobody watches my videos, you, my audience, are my friends I go to the movies with. Isn't that sad? No, you guys are the best friends a guy could have. Long after I'm dead, you can watch this video of me ranting about Venom3 and why it was better than Joker 2. And right now, Venom 3 is not getting very good ratings. You're looking at the ratings, you would think it's not much better than Joker 2. It's a lot better than Joker 2. I mean, you never get to see the main bad guy, really. He's like locked up the whole movie. You get to see him in a mid-credit scene. You finally get to see the bad guy's face. Up until that point, you don't get to see him. It's pretty chilly, but it could be worse. It could always be worse. Don't know if anybody's seen, I uploaded me singing the Ultimate Showdown. Pretty proud of the fact that I got that song memorized by heart. I only fucked up just a little bit. It's a whole big 3-ish minute rap song. I think it was originally on Newgrounds. I know that's where I saw it. There was an anniversary version of the video they did a little while ago. Actually, it's probably been a couple of years ago now. The way time goes. You think, oh, that was 6 months ago. That was 3 years ago, dude. It's the way it always goes. Time flies, man. Still gotta get a pumpkin. I don't have one yet. It's getting pretty close to Halloween. Figure we need a pumpkin. It's just necessary, you know? You guys excited for Christmas? First comes Halloween, then comes Christmas. Then it'll be New Year's again. Boy, did that year fly by. What happened to 2024? That year flew by. I mean, it's not over yet. It's only October. Gotta appreciate every part of the year, you know, not be upset that it's over or it's at the time of the year that it's at. Just gotta be happy that it's the fall season, you know? Getting pretty lucky with the weather. Yeah, you walk around for a while, it doesn't seem so bad. Just when you first get out, it seems kind of chilly. But I'm used to it now. It's just not that bad. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't really need to ramble on a whole lot more or anything. It was pretty much my thoughts. You know, I kind of hum and haw a little bit about stuff, but yeah. That was my thoughts on Venom3. It was a good movie. Had some nice music in it. Whole movie sounded good, actually. Really that was the first time I seen a Venom movie in theaters. I was wondering what the Venom voice would sound like, and it's good and bassy. It really stands out. But when I will note that when they showed the clips of the other Venom movies and kind of like, oh, do you remember the good old days kind of thing? When they showed clips of Venom, when he does the thing when he stretches out and he's just a face, and he's like outstretched talking to Eddie, it looks like in the other movies they put a little bit more effort into making it flow like a liquid, where they didn't do that in this movie. So when they showed it, those scenes in the other movies, it kind of stood out a little bit. Like, oh yeah, they used to do that. Yeah, I think that was the one thing I wanted to note. Oh yeah, for some reason I'm really good at staying till the end credit scenes. There's a mid-credit scene, which is just like Null saying, I'll destroy your whole world and then you'll watch, or something like that. And then the end credit scene is, well, they have this gag where, because he starts off in the other, like, from, what movie is that? I can never remember. Far From Home or No Way Home. Whatever Spider-Man it is, where they're all the guys from the other universes cross over, and it's 3 Spider-Men. The big crossover one. That's how this movie starts. He's still in the other universe. And so he's talking to the bartender, and then he switches universes, and the bartender is the same guy, but he's a little bit different. And so some stuff happens, and they abduct that guy because he was in contact with Eddie. And that's the end credit scene. Is you get to see that guy survived. That guy gets out of Area 51 or wherever they had him locked in, and he's all right. That's like, if you sit and wait through the long ass credits, that's what you're rewarded with. So if anybody didn't feel the need to watch all of the long credits just to watch that, that's really all you're missing. And I'd completely forgotten that character even existed by the time that scene came around. So you have a good night.